respect your age.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout. That wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, or this time find a way to win.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. It's a 25-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Oh, skip ball. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
That's caught. It's Kelsey again. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The counter give here to Pacheco. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the game there.
where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and tone of this drive.
So good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Red on red.
First down throw, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right, let's go.
Little play action, Lawrence. And he's got it. That's a layup for a touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He did it there.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Completed over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. He has it at the 22. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gets him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, come on.
From the 31. Here comes the screen for ETN. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. On the left side. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Grant, 23. Here we go.
Running right is Bigsby. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
27-yard line.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence throwing here. Got a man. It's Thomas. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up first and 10.
Hey, run!
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. On play action now, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-ins. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll make a big point on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds him over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 14, Jaguars 10.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Decent 24. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, Rob.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got to run for it. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Yeah, for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got him right side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He's brought down before the return gets far. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Running left with Bigsby. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Trying it right side with Etienne. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Logan Cook on to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this 3rd down. Here's Mahomes now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars. With it, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence to throw it. Setting up the screen. Pushing it out past the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-pass pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Easy.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that takes them to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, 2. There we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He gets the 1st and more inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Couldn't make that connection, so they're left facing third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
23.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime games.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Lawrence facing third and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Houston Texans. This is a playoff rematch from a couple years ago. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. A touchdown pass here from 7 yards out. The Ravens move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers at home to take on Washington. And this is Justin Herbert. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Chargers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Titans use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Get your money up. I'm the money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our instances. We're healing with ways that don't last so long. What happened the time in the diaries? Go help for the weak, but the
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Give up the gut to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Fair catch called for. And made at the 35-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have trouble getting past that.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receivers. That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get this one time. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
Quarterback's best friend. Big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up in defense someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Putting the tight end in motion. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. 48, O'Rourke with the pick.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Lisa 24.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Flush down now to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Right, let's go.
Going with Bigsby here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey.
Lawrence throwing here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. He breaks a tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He finds Brown right side. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this solo inside the red zone, down at the 19. Give him 32 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Chiefs.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Jaguars back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's up again. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
So Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now off the play action. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hey, here we go.
From the red zone now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Playing really good goal line defense, Kate. It's like playing really good triple option defense. It takes everybody doing their job. Offenses in the league today, they love to get those tight ends out in space. If you got to win mano a mano, it's exactly what they did.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Red on red.
Lawrence here running the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Tried to power that sucker right into the heart of this defense, and those guys didn't even budge. All they needed, Kate, was a few inches, but there's not an O-line or running back in the league who was going to win that fight.
And the man is there to knock that away. Try connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Running up the middle, Pachanga. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
This close to your goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Back play, straight ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. Punt team on the field. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Take it in at the 47. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Red, 23. Rocco switch. Here we go.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 13. Got a man, it's Thomas. And this one's worked out in the 33 before being stopped. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Here's Huntley. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on.
Huntley now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Some daylight through the 40. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. On now comes their punter. We'll get it at the 9. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
There's a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down over the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get it. Let's go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Past the 20. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he reaches the 35 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They run with Pacheco. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st-down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 27. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
3rd and long.
Here he is to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He'll look to throw it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to a point late in this one. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here he is to throw. Setting up the running back screen. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take right open. Hey, James, attack.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Hey. Here we go.
Back to throw. Complete right side to Washington. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4. That's a 31-yard line.
Second down again to Tootin. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Chiefs 35. Cam Little will kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.